One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give out of the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Oh, what a big
and how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt. They want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
There he goes.
Good block. Good block.
The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Got injured on that.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Scrambling away.
Wagner gonna take it himself for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Houston scores.
And coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game. And that is exactly what they did. And they finished it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Sun Devils offense.
This is going to be a matchup to watch.
We've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes down.
Never gonna get tackled for a loss
of 7. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
And
that almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a kick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air.
Good block.
Wants to return it.
He's going to take this one out.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run from the shotgun. That's a fumble on the play.
And
They recover their own fumble.
there.
Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Okay, yeah, butt is down. And the call will be overturned.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards.
Third and big coming up here.
To the air, it's Wegman.
And
this is going to be incomplete on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's caught downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And just like that, they're
leaves it with the back.
Man
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just had to get rid of that
throw
one.
that
Good
ball
job
if
to
you
avoid
want
the
to,
loss.
brother man. Alright,
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Tyson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
I just saw him.
And the Sun Devils are on the move. Toss to the outside.
Oh, you got it, kid.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touch.
You gotta be kidding me. Kanye Udo, man. It's Kanye Udo. I can't do that. I already know what Kanye Udo got. And Arizona State
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
Houston is 2nd and 11 here.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Third and 11.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the miss.
I have no time to throw the ball. And another quick 3 and out here. Since Arizona State defense.
Holds it in and looking upfield. And the
return
man is stopped. And now will leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Yeah, I know the first
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. It's
good deflecting from the DB.
Intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
Arizona State. Kick field goal, and it is good. Taking the lead.
And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Happening? What is going on, man? What is
after
going
picking
on?
up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it again.
Connors finally finding some running room here.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a real...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him
Go
over
deep
the
here for
top.
Johnson. And he cannot come down with the ball.
Was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 10 here.
To throw, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout.
Hold on to the ball.
Complete to the right. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs. Now out close to midfield. Quick handoff.
Connors finds a hole here.
And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And Houston going to hurry up
From the
offense.
shotgun, the
Connors
handoff
finds
to the
another
back.
hole, getting us another 1st down.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the
Connors
handoff.
finding another hole here, getting another
Nice
1st down.
pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st
Why
down.
is the clock not running?
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football,
Connors falling
they're going
behind
to be able
his
to stay on the
blocker.
field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And as we
Minute
get deep in
17
this
left in the
1st
second
half, a
quarter,
1st and
and
goal and a
Houston is
chance
in
to
the
take the
red
lead before the break.
Connors gets the ball,
He
but
works his
good
way all the
tackle
way
to
down to the
Ackle
3, and the
line.
defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to barge their way
And
in.
just going to get
And there
met
was
in the
nowhere to go,
backfield.
just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. To the ground with the
Trying
back.
to get the ball
Grinding
in.
and churning close to the
He's
goal
a
line, but he'll be
yard
stopped
short.
inches short.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown.
And Connor getting into the end zone
Touchdown,
after
Cougar.
taking this entire
This is a guy
drive
that
down
put
the
a lot of
field
pressure on himself
all by
coming
his
into the season. He
lonesome.
felt like he was ready to have a breakout
And Houston
year.
takes the
He had
lead.
all the tools in the
With a minute and
toolbox
6
to be
left
able to
before
get it done,
half.
and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Stanford beating my leading Miami.
Coming out with it,
14
it's
to 7
Brown.
right now.
Didn't find any crease in that
Alabama
kickoff
beating
coverage, and he'll be
South
stopped at the
Carolina.
17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Minute 4.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Trying to get behind the defense. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time on target.
No time
He'll
out
get it up to
here.
about the
Hurry up
32-yard
off
line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's McClain. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Sun Devils have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Finds his big tight end. Got room at the 35. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal
With 3 seconds
team.
left in the half,
And this
Arizona
will
State
be
is
a
going
bit
to
of
take
a
field goal.
challenge, a
So we go down
46-yard attempt from the right
by 1,
hash.
and field goes up, and it is good.
Absolutely perfect.
And Houston goes
It's
into
now
the
a
top.
one-point game,
Up by
14-13. Just about set to start the 2nd half. Houston will kick it away.
Arizona State back to receive.
Looking for blockers.
They are going to run
Nice
this ball
job by
out.
the
Or
kickoff
with
team.
16
Everybody
here.
stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability.
Breaks into the open. And he gets out of there and gets some
You gotta
yardage
be
and gets
kidding me.
down
My
without
linebacker
taking any
can do that.
punishment. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Complete to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Back and up.
Makes the catch. It's Butler.
Quick
And
pass.
the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Got it set up on the outside. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about
hate how they're running
the
this
14-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped
Gonna get met at the line
immediately
of
by the
scrimmage
big
here.
defensive lineman. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch.
Gain
That
of 5 on
completion
the
will
play.
take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it
And
on
the
3rd.
quarterback gets sacked in the backfield.
So here comes the
10 in the field goal unit is
work
coming
today.
out
They've already
once
made a couple.
again. Gonna try and put him up by 2. He
Never
was
a
up
doubt.
and good.
And with that, they've taken the lead. So they're lining up
And
to
he
kick it
comes
off
up
after
to
that
even
last
closer.
drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down.
Shoulders gonna
Here
take
he
it
comes from inside his own 5.
We're gonna get to
Didn't
17.
find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense comes onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Gonna find his
Got
wide
it in the
receiver,
middle. It's
Thomas
Thomas.
here. And
Able to
Thomas
work
getting it to the
39-yard
39
line, and
again.
that'll be a first down. That
20.
was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And Stanford in the backfield and finds a hole. Nothing but running room,
He's
getting
showing
it
it all,
to
the juice, the
16.
jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They'll try the run.
Tampa finding a hole.
He's
Getting the
all
first
the way
down,
to the
first and
3.
goal.
Showed it all on that run. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you
Patrick
expect to
for
win.
a
And
loss in the
sometimes that
backfield.
leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to
find his
happen here,
running
sort of
back.
wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Going to find his
Houston.
tight end.
And that one will put him up
And
in
he
the second
scores
half.
the touchdown.
Lining up to tack
Houston
one more onto that
goes
lead.
up
And
21
with
to
the extra
16.
point, they're on top by 5.
Also,
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score
And
was a
they
real
back to
buzzkill
feed.
for this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their
Jesus
seats. Nice
Christ!
job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Levin. Grab near the marker, it's Moss. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaking up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for room, it's Udo.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. There he goes. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end.
You gotta work, baby!
Big play stops the drive.
And Allen coming up with a very, very important interception there. And that just might have helped Houston win the game there. Find Broussard. Nothing but running room. Getting it all the way down to the 21 here.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the tailback.
And Stanford getting it inside the
first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll dial up the run.
No help on the outside.
He was fortunate not to
whatsoever.
lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Give the receiver the ball. Touch it back
and he
inside.
Is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Looking downfield, it's Wegman.
Finds a tight end and only going to get a gain of 5
after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback making checks.
And out right here. And big route right. Oh my.
They'll go to the air. Here's a heat.
Oh my goodness!
He throws the big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Moss.
Just
and
a
he
gain
goes out of bounds
of
after coming up with positive yardage there. The Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the jet sweep, going for the 1st down.
Yeah, wide receiver gets out. Nothing but running room. Can he get it all the way? And he gets it inside the 10.
Inside the 10, they'll mark it at the 8. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Udo.
Oh my goodness!
Force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Looking to the end zone.
Touchdown, Arizona
State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need to score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can now. Defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Wegman.
Wegman got to find his wide receiver here. Broussard going to break a tackle. Just the first.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted it right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end.
Throws a hospital ball to the...
That is the last thing they needed. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Back to pass on second down. And
incompletion there,
all the way in.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right.
Going for it all. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta
and
be.
the extra point extends
Arizona State of all the teams.
And for a quick update,
Arizona
let's go to
State,
Kevin Connors
man.
in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Cincinnati is down, but not out of it. Not in Nippert Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Baylor.
Looking for a man. It's Weckman.
We'll keep you up.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? You just can't come up with a completion.
A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Oh,
and that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Cougars will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Pass interference, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Cougars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Weckman. Big fella moving. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for into the end zone to win.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. First things first, they have to recover the onside kick, and then they'll have time for probably just one play. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the Hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time,
freaking Sam Levitt and Kanye Udo, man. Wagner. 46%, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 251 yards passing. Connor 69 rushing yards, averaging 5.3 yards per carry, and finishing the rushing touchdown. Stanford second, finishing the Super Bowl rushing yards, averaging 12.8 yards per carry, and Wagner. Guard leading the receiver with 114 yards, 14.2 yards per reception, and finishing with a touchdown. Covio getting 46 yards and a touchdown. Johnson getting a 53-yard reception that set out Covio's touchdown. Thomas also finishing with 25 yards. He's not right, but like I don't know what was going on. Dylan Mikado, Matt Brown, James Allen, and West also. Matt Allen, and Allen getting interception. It's not enough. Not enough. We're down 7-1, and I'm pretty sure we are probably going to be 22 in the rankings.